One time when I was in Tenerife, in the mountains, well, mountains and mountains, I was pretty close to the city, you know, but I took some LSD. I was in the mountains and I was running around doing my shit, my thing, tripping my ass off. And there was some sort of a celebration down in the city, and I could see the city from up there, and they were firing off fireworks, and one of the fireworks it paused in the air for me, and it painted the entire sky red. And all of a sudden I was standing in the middle of a battlefield. There was explosions everywhere. I looked down looked down to my hands, and my hands were not my hands. They were the hands of an old person. And then they became the hands of a younger person and a baby, and like in an instant it became hands of all kinds of different ages. They were never my hands, just different random hands. And I looked in front of me, and there's this picture in front of me, like a drawn picture. It's like, if you think of an instance in time, like this instance, you take a picture of this instance in time with emotions and everything, you know, everything goes into this picture. It's not a normal picture, it's a picture of everything that comes in the moment where you take the picture. So it's a pure picture of a moment. And you make it into a little atom. It's like a small atom. And you put it on the picture, and then you make the entire picture full of all these atoms of moments from all living beings experienced from the beginning until the end. All the moments that's ever been in the little bubble that we call time. And I was sitting on a throne looking at this picture, and I started thinking this, you know. The ego is like a cell phone. It's like you can connect it to the internet, so you have the knowledge of everything. The internet, you can be connected to the soul, so that you will know everything in a picture of time. But you can't really download everything to the cell phone. And when you're sitting at the throne of power, as I call it, when you're sitting there with all the knowledge in the world, you gotta know what to download. And it's a pretty mind-blowing place to be, so you're not gonna be thinking about what to download when you're there. So I couldn't download anything. I just sat or whatever. I put the picture away and I started to do other things. I did one time, I had this experience where I was sitting by the fire and I smoked some DMT, and my friend was telling me, do you want some more? And I said, no, I'm fine, because I didn't know where I was. And I look into the fire, and it's like the fire is falling away from me. And then I'm falling away from the fire, and I'm falling backwards. And then all of a sudden I'm sitting on a throne again. Not again, it's a completely different story. But I'm sitting on a throne, and there's this river. To the left of me, there's a river of people walking past me, and everyone has a gift for me. Everyone walking past me puts a little gift in my hand. All the gifts look the same, and when somebody put the gift in my hand, it was the most beautiful feeling. I was just it was the most amazing feeling. Somebody putting a gift in my hand, and I said, "Thank you so much." I took the gift and I threw it over my head, and there was this black hole that incinerated all the gifts. I was feeling this feeling, you know. I love the gift. I love the giving of the gift. But what's inside of the gift doesn't matter, because it's the giving of the gift that I'm most in love with. And rich people might give me very expensive things, and poor people might give me just a rock or something, but it's the act of the giving that is what I love with this experience. So everyone was just loved the same in my eyes from the river, no matter what they gave me. And I don't know where I'm coming with that, but that's something that I had, that river of giving.